Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It is another wonderful Monday. It's still February, isn't it? No, it's not. This wonderful March of 2021. Make it a wonderful day for murder. And I'm over here, as you can see, on my Fox account. We've got 1-0 on good old Tanukill. We're trying to get him to double rank. Because some people, not to name any names, some people failed us. It's okay. It's our fault. All I want to do is get more than 11 wins. All we need now is more than 11 wins. That's all we need. It's all we need to do. Get more than 11 wins. Get more than 11 wins. Get more than 11 wins. How hard could it be? That is the question you have to ask yourself. But we're 1-0. Hopefully after today it'll be 2-0. And then soon it will be 20-0. Maybe. You never know. You never know.
Start to play.
Only if he's not cheating. 1-1. I'll risk it. Usually I don't risk these things anymore. I only play people who are established just to ensure that we don't run across like any crazy cheatsers, because they are out there. They are, it's true. I seen them.
I seen them, chat. They're out there waiting for you. You never know who it's gonna be. Could be you. Could be me. I could be a cheater. And I don't even know it.
My eye's watering. Oh my god, I hate this. Stop watering. I will have you removed. I want to... The minute I said that, perfectly lined up, my track that I'm listening to just went, Nani? Oh, that was so perfectly lined up. That was so good. It's like, I'm gonna have you removed.
Nani?
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and connect and then approach. Why not? Seems good. Do it. He's gonna pincer me. Will he pincer me? Will he pincer me? What's gonna be? Yes? No. Yes? No. I don't know. What is he thinking about? Oh, I already have this open. I'm an idiot. I mean, you're gonna either play here or, like, here. Those are your options. I mean, you could Tanuki, but I don't know why you would. Alright. He didn't play any of the things that I outlined. Because he's a jerk. I mean, I'm just gonna go and play basics against him for the most part. I'm gonna jump out once. He's gonna respond. He's gonna respond. He's gonna respond. You're gonna respond. Right? And then I'm gonna play here, and I'm not gonna back off, but I'm gonna then play here. Oh, ouch. Ooh, that hurts. Now, one thing you don't want to do in this position is be tempted to kick him here. Because if you kick, he drops down, and then he goes underneath you, and then you feel stupid. You don't want to feel stupid, do you, chat? No, you don't. I think you could theoretically make an argument for playing a diagonal here. Because if he responds to it, it's Gote, and you can surround his corner. And if he does respond to it, then you could go underneath here and do cool things. So I think you can make an argument for this one. We're not going to play it, though. This is to be avoided because the descent is too strong. So we're just going to go ahead and connect. Bop, bop, bop. He can still drop down. That's okay. I mean, it's whatever, yo. Now, I'm going to play solidly high. Threaten to go underneath. If he drops down, I'm going to kick him first, and then follow. I'm sad. I was going to order Little Caesar's pizza yesterday, but I can't because their thing is broken. Well, I mean, you could call the store, but who wants to talk to humans? Seriously. Their online order app, I'm sure you guys are fascinated by this, keeps changing what city I'm in. Like, I type in my address, they put in your city, your state, and your zip code, and then it keeps changing what city I'm in. It's like it takes me like an hour away instead to a different city. It's like, what is going on and why? Do I want to play here or do I want to play this one? Is there any reason not to make this exchange? I can't see a reason. That sounds odd. Can you demonstrate? With the right marks on my screen, yes, I could. I could, in fact, yes. It doesn't taste like cardboard. I hate that I'm about to play this move too, but the thing is, if I don't play it, he plays here, right? And then what do? Hane, and then he plays here, right? And then extends. So he has strong shape. To keep him out of having strong shape, I've got to play here. I'm not a fan of it, but I gotta do it. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, it's not bad, man. I could play here and he'll cut me. Don't want to be cut right now? Is being cut, like, really good for me? If I play here, he pushes and cuts. I can jump, but Let's do 1 point. We'll play here. So he's got 2 corners and a weak group. I'm not really labeling this weak because it's not surrounded yet. And there's no viable way that it can be surrounded. Because, like, if he jumps here, I'm literally surrounding him. And if he jumps here, I'm literally surrounding him. So if the group can't get surrounded reasonably, then it's not really weak. I can envision moves that I can play that surround him, so he's got a weak group. And I don't. So I just need more than 2 corners right now. I might give it to you, or I'm going to slice through your hopes and dreams right now. Which one do I want to do? Yeah, we're not letting that happen. This isn't back off Mondays. This is murder Mondays. And he just made a large knight right in front of me? Is he insane? I'll kill this. That music's not loud enough. Hold on. There we go. Is it Monday, though? I'm recording for Monday. For those of you who are on YouTube confused why I'm streaming Murder Monday right now, it's because I just got done with my simuls. And I felt like recording. Monday somewhere? 12 hours up? Yeah, Australia. I don't think it's Monday. Is it Monday yet in... It's not Monday in the UK though, right? Actually, it's also Monday in Russia. Now it's Monday in Germany. There we go. Yeah, now he's hesitating because he knows he just got cut. He just got called out. Now, to be fair, he could have played this exact move, but he needed to set it up first. Like, if he had poked me here, I would respond, and then he could have played this. But he left out the middle move, you know? If he really wanted to get this move in, he could have gotten it in. 100%. 100%. He could have gotten it in. Not a problem. But he needs to set it up first. And since he didn't, he's going to get cut and killed. And if he actually loses the game right now, I can't use this game on YouTube. Cool story, bro. So I play here. You're going to push and cut me. I'm going to Atari you, and then I'm going to kill you. Right? Bring it. Don't work. Don't work. There's no fighting this. You cannot connect. There's no fighting this. Cut me. My account ranked down legitimately. Fury procs. My account legitimately ranked down. It happened. I didn't want it to happen. It's kind of sad that it happened, but it did happen. Like you can see here, Tenu kill. It's partially because of streaming, you know? Like we were 6th on here, and yeah, we got a huge losing streak. Ranked down. Now, it's true, I also have 2 7-down accounts. That's what happens when you're streaming. Or when you're recording, because like you're focused on, explanations and everything that the people need to know
9,
about why you're playing the way you are.
7,
And you miss things, it happens. It happens. So it's fine. So Hane here tried to kill him. He can Atari me. We could make a very bizarre exchange right now, but he did not want to. He could actually, I think the exchange would have been better for him now that I think about it. This move I think may have been bad. I think I should just drop down instead of what I just did. Yeah, I think that was probably a better idea. Alright, can I play here? I'm not alive right now.
9,
That is the current problem.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think he can't kill me on the right-hand side of the board. Okay, now he can. Because he can Hane, right? And if I play here, I'm dead. So I gotta play here, like, right now. If I Hane here, he'll throw in. And then that's the end of me. If I take, he plays there, that's the end of me again. So we gotta play here. And if he plays here, we play here, and that's not a living shape, so we're fine. Righto, righto. That said, Fury Procs, I do play weaker opponents regular basis. Mondays, for example. Tomorrow I will be live playing weaker opponents for basics, where we don't try to kill anything. We just play for fundamentals to show how strong fundamentals are and how much they affect your game. Do I care about that? Those are cutting stones, but they don't matter because, no, they do matter. I can still flirt with the idea of attacking this group. So these cutting stones matter, so I should probably go ahead and connect. Alright, now what? I like my position so far. He's lost out a little bit in the corner because we took the 2 stones. So now he only has potentially
9,
1, 2, 3,
8,
4, 5, 6, 7. There was a capture. So 6, 7 points. Now, this is a very important part of people who get over aggressive. They don't want this connecting here because it gives us a base. So they play here and get sliced apart because they want to
9,
attack.
8,
They want to attack and they want to
7,
kill. But you don't want to do that. You want to
5.
maintain strong, solid connections first and foremost. He might live because of it. Oh well, that just happens sometimes. But I have Sente now. And with Sente, I will take a large enclosure. Or... I don't want him expanding here and attacking here. It's a win condition. So I will take this one, I think. Yeah, I like this. He'll probably poke me here, but there's no magical move that he can play to surround this entire area here with 1 move. Or even 2 moves. Yep, there it is. Told you. Like, he can play here, but then we're out. He can play here, but then we're out. So, it's not scary. Yep, there we go. This is not connected, though. So, we'll probably come back and try to attack this. For now, we're coming out. Now he's committing suicide because he's forcing me to surround him. Squall, I'm raiding the party of 4. Thanks for the raid, good sir. No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
9,
I can't
8,
go down.
7.
There's a move here
6,
that you can't see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a move here you can't see. I have to go this way instead. I have to go this way instead. Because this is Sente for him. Because he could Atari me, and then Hane, and then this whole group is very, very sad. So there, you can't see it, but there's a move here whenever he wants it. So you have to
9,
treat it as if
8,
that is already on the
7,
field. Unless
6,
it's Sente to get
5,
rid of it,
4.
which it isn't. Flirting with the idea of killing the 2 stones in the middle. Because note, I'm not just trying to be like, oh, we're gonna me. This is a mistake. Yeah, we can play her. This begets a cutting point. And because that cutting point exists, I'll go ahead and play here. So we're going to play this one, then we're going to cut. Unless I could just chill. Chilling isn't very fun, though, is it?
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna cut one of these two. Our group should be solid enough to play it. Okay. Up to you how we play this. Yes, be careful. There's Ko here now. If he plays here, we Ko. I will give up a lot for this, actually. First obvious move. Play here. Kill middle. Then retake Ko. You gotta be patient. The worst thing you could do, even if you're like the most aggressive player in the history of ever, is go completely insane and try to force things to die. That was what our lecture was about on Wednesday. Frack! Friday. That's what Friday lecture was about. Now, do I connect solidly here? I think I do, right? If I play here, he cuts me again. And that's kind of cringe. I don't want to be cut.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, I'll connect. Like, you'll wait for them to show you what can die. Alright. So we have a huge pickup here. This is worth so many points. And now that this is immortal again, we can flirt with the idea of killing this, but it's got some shape to it. So it's not even plan A or B. I want to attach, but if he drops down, that used to be a problem for us. It's not really a problem anymore though, huh?
6, 5, 4.
I'm going to go ahead and just play here. If he drops down, we fight again. Okay. He called no joy. So we're just going to chill. Possible to play here or here, given this, but I don't want to risk, like, the Aji that still exists with this one stone, so I'm just going to play normal. Have you ever played with, no, I have not. Let's see, do I want to extend? Is there anything large on the board right now? I feel like there isn't, and he needs to reduce me again after this move. So it looks pretty good. I don't think he can respond to this, because I'm going to respond to his response, and this is just getting to be too large. So that provokes a response out of there, which means I get to fight here. Excellent. Fight number 2 already on deck. Do we want to go and take an aggressive stance on this?
9.
I do. I'm going to take old school branch here. We're not doing the new one. Nani? Fascinating. He wants me to play here so we can play here. I'm going to connect instead, though, to make sure it does not happen. Because he's drooling so hard over this. I mean, I could play here, and cut him, but screw it. We're going to play here instead.
6.
Game with Haley was fun, yeah. I played Haley and I played Chochuhan. So we have to figure out what to do with these 3 stones. I haven't given him much to work with. If he Hanes, I'm not going to Hane back. We're clamping it. So remember that. Or I could theoretically... I don't think I like this move. But if I play here and he plays here, that feels bad, right? Clamp, connect, under, connects. I don't know about that. Do we clamp or do we poke at it?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I
1.
think I trust this shape a little bit better. Now, because I've activated the descent, the push and cut here works, because if you push cuts, there's like an Atari here, Atari take, and then extend. I gave him a potential way to attack me. Now, I'm not going to play here, because this move is Sente. And I don't want him to go there into there, so I'm going to go with a large knight. I think the best bet to keep him from coming out is large knighting, because this move is Sente for him. And I think this move is Sente for him too, because I gave him this move. Because you can picture in your mind's eye, right? He pushes, I block. He goes to take the stone, and if I've ignored this, if he has a stone here and I ignored it,
9,
and I connect on
8,
this side,
7,
because I don't want to lose these 3,
6,
then there's an
5,
Atari here
4,
and here
3,
into a perfect
2,
pokey shape,
1.
right? You can see that?
2 Yoyomis left.
Threaten to kill. What would you think of getting an eye tracker so we can see what you're looking for? I've actually contemplated that, and from what I've seen, they're freaking expensive. The couple I came across were like in the hundreds.
Nine, 8, 7.
I've thought about it for my basic
6.
series. Alright, so I've made this cut active, so we're going to connect solidly to make it work. Now, this is not Sente. I think he's out. I'm not sure I can block this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because he's trying to go for this one. If he's trying to come out this way, I need the cut there. So, oh, this is getting kind of nuts. This is getting kind of nuts. Wait, no, it's not. No, I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking this. This is actually really huge.
9.
Start a prediction so we can make easy points. Alright, can I play this? I think he can connect up now. Stop it. Alright, I'm gonna play this one.
9, 8.
Because it gives me an out. I have an emergency connection if I need one. I don't want to need one. Now you're just being a jerk. Okay. Aren't.
9, 8, 7.
Are you insane?
5, 4, 3,
A little bit.
2, 1.
Losing a period here.
2 Yoyomis left.
I think just connecting is okay. I think just connecting is okay. I thought you could never look in the wrong place. Or just mess with you. Like, say, talk about the upper right, and how many liberties you have while you're staring at the bottom right-hand corner. Just to mess with people. It's like, yeah, we're completely fine up here, because you can see we've got this lovely little L shape, and I got, you know, all these stones over here, and we can't predict one solid move that he can play to get rid of all of my stuff up there. I'm an imbecile. He just connected. I knew he was gonna do that. I meant to do that. That's fine. I don't want to kill him anyway. I didn't want to kill him anyway.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Sag. You will get away from me. Or you will burn. Do you want to burn? Do not try to kill me. Alright, we're live in the corner. What else can we kill? What else can we kill? Do you know what a co-thread is, my dude? I almost want to play away.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
God, that's so small. Happy. He needs to do something about this. That is an invasion point right here. There are pokes here. This push is huge.
9,
If I'm going to try to
8,
kill this at all, I need to
7,
push this.
6,
I need to push
5,
this right now. Next move, no matter what he plays, I need to push
3,
this.
2.
Push, 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 push,
1.
push. You said no matter what. You said no matter what. Are you liar? Are you lying? We make our choices and we live with them. Bring it. You want to fight me? Let's fight. This is a ladder. Oh. I am gonna hurt you in so many ways. You didn't even cut through me. You didn't even cut through me. You didn't even cut through me. Can you do me a small favor? Can you scream for me? You can do that, right? Do you think you can? Do you want to scream for me? Now what are you gonna do? Really? I've got you. You know I've got you, right?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Don't play
3.
anything too stupid and we're good. I got him dead. We're attacking the middle, and this is not alive. But we have to be careful. Because if he gets this one,
9,
he's got this
8,
one into this one.
7,
So we have to be very, very, very careful. We're going to lean on the top to open up the cut on the bottom. And then we're just going to connect here. Don't jump, because it opens up the cutting points. See? He's hunting. Don't give him more Aji. I got you. You're mine. Got you again. You're a bamboo joint. That's all you are. I could Atari and then Hani on the end. I think. Really? Is it time? Wait. I changed my mind. That would not be
9,
a very good idea.
7, 6, 5, 4,
I can't
3,
do that.
2, 1.
I can't do that. This, if he gets a push here, it would end in a double Atari. That would be pretty sad. I might have to defend this. Let's just not lose everything, and we should be Gucci Gucci. Can I Hane? Maybe, but let's not do it. Now, the invasion point doesn't matter. This connection is everything. If I connect right here, he dies on the left-hand side. Dies on left if I connect. Because he can play here, but I push again, and then just drop down is not good enough.
9,
If I play here, he plays here, he play here, he plays
7.
here, I throw it, not good enough. I think I've already read this out, didn't I? I think I've already read this out. Right? Maybe I didn't need to play here. Maybe I could have played here instead. But this keeps it at 3, right?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
So I think we're
4,
fine.
3, 2.
I always gotta double check my moves here, because there's so many dead white stones right now that I don't want to get caught into like a trap of trying to kill too much. Like if this dies, great. If this dies, great. If this dies, great. But does this, and this have to die? No, that is not my win condition. I don't have to kill everything here.
1.
So if something slips away, we should be okay.
Last Byoyomi.
We just have to be careful. We just have to be careful. The only way he wins this game is if we make a huge mistake right now. Fair play. I think the Atari into the Connect is good.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Better. Yeah. Here, if he plays there. Yeah, if he plays here. No, it's...
9, 8, 7, 6.
I think we're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We're up by 1, right?
9, 8,
Yeah, we're up by 1. I'm gonna go ahead and Atari here. I might want to cut here at some point. So if I play here, if he answers, he still has 2. But we got rid of 1. He's got 1, 2, 3 right now. If he play here, and he answers and I take, he's still at 2 no matter what, right? And it says 1, 2, 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4.
9,
Yeah,
8.
that's fine. I didn't want to do this Atari because I didn't want anything weird to happen over here after he extends out and I Atari back here and he cuts me. Like, I think it would have been okay, but I don't know. I like this one because I have this one now. I want this one. I'm still looking after going after more of his stuff. I'm entertaining the possibility of cutting this. Which is why I'm going to Atari from this side and not get rid of this Liberty. That way I can Atari here and be okay. Without losing these stones.
9, 8, 7, 6.
So yeah,
5,
I wanted this Atari because it
4,
sets up the
three,
new kill possible on the
2,
right hand side.
1.
This is an awkward move now. Oh, you lost on time. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of a review of the game. 2-0, our road to try and double rank is still alive and well, thank you very much. Do a little bit of review here. Alright, so long story short, we played a Joseki-ish. This is not what you do. You have to play here. You don't play 4 because he can play this one, because at worst you Hane later, and they can still extend, so we don't like that. Don't like that, don't like that, don't like that at all. Instead we play 2 into 3, and then pincer at 4. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that they will be playing here almost your very next move, which they shouldn't because it doesn't matter. Reason why it doesn't matter, and I've said this a lot of times, unless they take 2, 2 is not dead. Like, 5 does not kill 2, because if they do this one, guess what? You're alive. And if they do this one, then you're really alive. So, it's just bad all around. And if they do this one into this one, then you just got Sente for free. Which is friggin' amazing. You got a wall, you got to pincer, and you got Sente? Like, how many more things do you need to be able to do in this game to win? Like, that's a lot. Got strong, got attack, got Sente. Swizzles. So he plays here. Separation, you don't have to separate. If you don't want to play an aggressive game, you don't have to. You could actually just play here right now. And it's probably better, because again, if he plays here, who cares? Who cares? You know? You can go off and do this to develop the right-hand side. Sure, he got this. Oh well. Oh friggin' well. You can take an enclosure. Again. Meh. I was playing a bit more of an aggressive game. So we played here. He made a mistake. He needs to play this one. This is super important. He wants to play this way. But he didn't. It's unfortunate. But if he plays there, I think he can play this one, right? Here, 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 here. Right, so he can't cut me. So he can play it if he really wants to, but it comes at a severe cost. But this is the only way he's playing this move. This is just an overplay. And this attempt, not bad, but doesn't work. Here, I still wonder if I should have played this one instead. Like, there's this one. Into a net on me. No, I guess I can't. All I can do is play here. I don't think he could kill me right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Yeah, he couldn't kill me. This is so weird. Like, there's no reason not to make these exchanges right now. And then, screw trying to kill this group. Forget it. It's irrelevant. Play here. Play here. What am I going to do? Am I going to cut this? That doesn't cut. Am I going to play this way? I can't play this way. Oops. Can't play this way, right? I mean, I guess I could try. That is not looking good, though. I mean, that looks disgusting. I don't think I'd want to play this way. That looks, I don't know. That looks problematic. Here, he's probably better off if he literally extends. Because now he's got some serious shape to it, and it's really hard to kill him. Like, I've got hello. I've got this. But that's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. Instead, he played this, which means I might be able to play here into, like, this later. So he might not have any eyes here, which is a problem. Again, huge problem. Once this Ko is played, I think the game was done. Yeah, I think once the Ko is played, the game was over. Could I think this was a mistake, it looks like. I guess maybe just play here? I'm not really sure what to play. Can I actually kill this? Maybe this would have been better. I guess I tried to be too fancy, huh? I tried to be too fancy. Yeah, he's just dead. Oh well, my bad. We lost that attack. Then we suffered for it, had to live with 2 eyes in the corner. And then he didn't do the thing. He didn't do the thing. He didn't cut me. Instead, he threatened to cut me. After threatening to cut me. So that was just weird. And then here we took him up on his offer to die. Because we've cut him into too many groups now. And he's just got too many cutting points. And there's just nothing he can do. Either way, pretty good. I am happy with that Murder Monday. I will take it. Hope you guys enjoyed as per usual, and I will see you next time. Take care, buddy.